Alright, let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about Craigslist. During the quarantine, everybody likes to do one of a few things. And one thing everybody likes to do in the quarantine is go shopping online. Okay, you know it. You know you're that kind of person that goes shopping online when you're bored and you have no TV shows to watch anymore and Netflix is, dry. Okay, Craigslist is a website which you can buy anything and everything and a lot of weird stuff. Okay, Craigslist can be summarized in this photo. Craigslist be like Jeep project for sale, just needs a few things to be finished. So we're gonna go through a few of the ones that I found on the web and see if you guys think they're interesting. If you would buy them, don't forget to comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly content that we're releasing now. Kevin and his timeout tank, Medford. Recently upgraded my tank and have this nice little 10-gallon for sale. The tank comes with rocks, no skinny dipping sign, hood light, and Kevin. Kevin is a jerk, I'll tell you that up front. He's been in this timeout tank for a few days now, and since he apparently has a deep-seated prejudice against the goldfish. Kevin has something with the goldfish. He doesn't seem to have a problem with the other mollies, platies, guppies, or even the crazy loach, but he's got it out for the goldfish. And let's be fair, they were here since the tank began, so Kevin's gotta go. He's asking for $15 for Kevin and his timeout tank. One of the important things is that tank now includes Kevin's shady brother, Neil. Neil is a murderous scum, if you have to know, and no one likes Neil, so you shouldn't either. Okay, straight up, I would buy this tank with Kevin in it, and I'd have his brother Neil, and I'd call a bunch of my friends just so we could dump a bunch of goldfish into the tank and see what happens. I mean, that would be quite an interesting day. And for $15, that's a steal. Hybrid virus-proof PC by Smith Corona, 150. Yep, a virus-proof PC printer hybrid. Impervious to viruses, impervious to spam, no yearly version of Windows, which goes up in price every year, no updates of any kind ever needed, no personal firewall needed. You see, this is what we needed right now. We needed something without viruses. This is where Bill Gates went wrong, yo. Though the name, I do question a bit. Custom shoe rack. I have a custom shoe rack I made and I'm selling for $25. You didn't make that shoe rack. Okay, we all know you didn't. You probably went to some warehouse and stole it. For God's sake. Selling phone. Phone not in the photo because I have used it to take the photo, but the phone has that width and that length. Well, that was really helpful. Now we know the brand and everything else. Now, you know what this would be really useful for? If I want to get a present or a phone for my nephew, this $20 would be perfect. I mean, a phone for $20, that's not a bad deal. Large glass jar possibly containing a ghost. I picked up this jar at my uncle's estate sale. It's believed to contain a ghost, possibly of George Harrison. Don't know why you're in there, George Harrison. If you're into supernatural phenomenons or a Beatle fan, this is the item for you. I would take it to a party, not at my house, at somebody else's house. You take it to the party and you tell everybody there, you're like, yo, I got this jar of this ghost, okay? And if you guys want, we can open it. You hear the cheering, yeah, open it! And you're just like, okay, I'm gonna open it. And then you just see the only person who's not enthusiastic about it is the guy whose house it is. Please don't open the jar, please don't open the jar. And you're just like, I'm gonna open the jar. You know why? Because it's not my house. Chicken nugget shaped like Ohio. $500. A chicken nugget from Wendy's that is coincidentally shaped exactly like the state of Ohio. Handled gently, shape is not modified by me or any third party. Wow, that's very useful. This guy's selling a chicken nugget for $500, and he probably got it for like $3. And on top of trying to sell it for $500, this guy is saying it's the shape of Ohio. Ohio, people. Ohio doesn't look like anything. Somebody get this guy a confidence award or something. Holy hell. Free partial roll toilet paper. I collect partially used toilet rolls from offices and give it to those in need, to families to help cut costs. I give 10 to 15 rolls per family. If I run out, once I get more, you can come collect. Woo! Now this guy has the right idea. If you stole the whole toilet roll, it would be like considered stealing. But because you're stealing half, I'm pretty sure that's not a crime. I mean, that's the one thing about schools, universities, offices, work, you know, you can always be sure that they have toilet paper. Guaranteed. Lobster racing. Looking for an individual to participate in bi-weekly lobster race. The way it works is we set up an obstacle course around my apartment. The first lobster to cross the finish line wins. No worries if you don't have your own lobster costume. I have a spare size M and L. Beginners are welcome this month since I twisted my ankle, which has greatly impacted my agility. At first, I thought it was, you know, you go over to this guy's house, you have a lobster, he has a lobster, you watch them race across some random course while you guys talk it out. You know, but this guy wants you to go to his house and wear a costume and race on a course that he designed. I think not. No, I'm out. Is anyone here desperate for money? I'd really like to keep someone in a cage for a week. I would feed you and give you water, and after the week is up, you'd have a really cool story to tell your future children. Oh God. This is not a story you tell to children. This is a story you tell to the police. Oh God, before even reading this one, I don't even want to read this next one, because I just see from the photo and I just know it's gonna be something like that's nasty. Here we go. Looking for a guy with really dirty socks. Gig is simple, quick, and pays cash. I'm looking for a guy that will let me smell his dirty socks, feet. If you have dirty socks that look like the photo, get in touch with me. Ugh. Can you imagine a person goes from a 9-to-5 job and they go home and they use that money that they earn to pay people who have dirty socks and oh God. No. Riding mower for sale. It's a piece of junk, but still mows. Judging by the other riding mowers ads on here, I figure it's worth $1,500. Even though it's worn out and ugly, I paid $900 when it was new. Firm on pricing and not willing to budge because my new one cost me $1,600 and I need to recover my costs on this sale. Now, this guy, he's not wrong that it does do the job, but by the time you finish mowing the lawn with this... Oh God, it'll be like a year. Oh, this poor animal. Professional bearer of bad news. Basically, you'd hire me to break bad news to people that you just don't have the balls to say it yourself. You want to break up with your significant other? Hire me. Aunt Ethel's dead. Hire me. You're keeping the baby when your one-night stand wants you to have an abortion. Hire me. Place too many bets on the wrong horse and your bookie is after you because you haven't paid him? Handle that shit yourself. I'm not dying for you. Salary negotiable. I like how this guy set the limits really early on. He was just like, yeah, I know what I'll get into. I've listed it all very clearly. I'll bear the bad news to any of these situations, but betting, no, I'm not going to handle that, okay? I mean, that's pretty smart. I mean, if that guy can't pay back the people he owes money to, how is he gonna pay you? $1. Oh wow, that's gotta be the cheapest ad on Craigslist. $1, looking for a woman who drives, smokes, and wants to move out south together. Would any woman in their right mind want to go with this guy to the south? I mean, clearly this guy has been in quarantine longer than any of us have. Doll for sale. Make an offer. I have to make an offer? You better make me an offer to take this kind of stuff. I have watched a ton of horror movies. There's no way I'm gonna take this doll. Let's read on what it says. My daughter doesn't want it anymore. Well, no duh. Our dog will not stop barking at it, and we can never find it where we left it. Doll has really cute laugh. No batteries required. I've seen enough horror movies. I don't understand why people, when, in horror movies, when you have a doll, this doll is creepy as hell. It's in your house. It's moving around. And these people just continue to explore the new house that they're in. If I was in a horror movie and I saw this doll, I am leaving the house. I am moving to Alaska in the next 10 minutes. No. 11 reptiles. Hi. I'm going through a difficult breakup and impulsively adopted 16 different types of reptiles over Craigslist. I have made a huge mistake. My roommates are furious. I have 1 ball python, 7 various geckos, a bearded dragon, and 2 red slider turtles. They're all named Amanda. Now, I ain't no therapist, but Amanda, wherever you are, this guy needs closure. Learn real and true magic. Humboldt. It's been scientifically confirmed that magic is real. I need a place to park and live in my 24 van. In exchange, I will teach you real and true magic and pay you some rent. Get a hold of me. The only thing magic about this guy is that he still has a pants on, and he's able to make an ad like this on Craigslist. I mean, look at how he spelled magic. He was so close. So close. Living elf on the shelf. Oh, I almost messed that one up. The only thing creepier than an elf on the shelf, a grown man pretending to be an elf on the shelf. For $100 an hour, I will come to your holiday party dressed as an elf on the shelf and sit in any location you assign while I stare emptily at your guests for the duration of the event, he wrote. For me personally, this is the kind of story that I would hire. I would tell my children this story. If, I would hire this guy and have him sit there for 5 hours, and this would be the story where I tell like my grandchildren or children. That would just be a great party. I think, that'd be great. Still thirsty for justice? Try this badass M16A2 disguised as a 24-pack of soda. The box has 2 finely crafted holes on each side to allow for any kind of optics, not included, that you wish to attach. This weapon is only for sale if you have a Class 3 permit. This is not disguised as... Does anyone think that this is not a gun? I like how in the whole ad, he has everything which looks really ridiculous or really, dodgy. And at the end, he's just like, you cannot buy this unless you have a Class 3 permit. He's so specific. I love this guy just following the law. Free human-sized hamster wheel available for immediate pickup, can accommodate up to 200 pounds, fully functional. Not recommended for houses with small children and animals. 50 pounds of shredded newspaper are also available. I will not have this in my house any longer. Taking appointments to view the wheel this week. By Sandra. So right now I have to assume that it's Sandra's husband that's in the wheel, and she's just sick of it. She can't handle him anymore, and she's like, you need to go out and make some real friends. Alright guys, we've come to the last one. It's really weird. It's a lifetime supply of hot sauce. I have many boxes of hot sauce to trade for something equally awesome. You'll probably need a vehicle to move these boxes. I'm guessing it's about 200 pounds of sauce, easily enough to crush a man. That's a lot of sauce. Sorry hipsters, but only one of those messenger bags is not going to cut it. So yeah, ask your friend if you can borrow his car in exchange for hot sauce, or get several bicyclists to with trailers and promise to feed them sauce if they'll help move it. Did I mention that there's a lot of it? Probably enough to fill your bathtub, just in case you wanted that to take a bath in hot sauce. The sauce... This sauce is es muy rico picante. I can't really read any Spanish, so you guys gotta forgive me on that. I tried some. Tired of those bland protein shakes? Kick it up a notch for the rest of your life. Nothing seems like it was a good idea. Okay, and if this guy doesn't know, if he's trying to sell hot sauce in America, it's just not going to work. I mean, the average American finds a bowl of rice spicy. Okay, that's what the tolerance is like. So I don't think anybody is going to take this guy up on his offer. So guys, this is the end of this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found some of these really entertaining. And if you guys see some weird ads on eBay, Facebook, something weird, don't forget to share it and comment down below what you guys see, because, I'm always looking for interesting stories and a laugh out there somewhere. So see you guys next week on Tuesday. Peace out.